Good morning, Benders. Yes, guys, President TTV, right? Sorry for the delay, guys. I know it's Thursday morning, but been up to my knees, up to my neck, as they say, this week. Just got back from Oakland, so I thought I'd do a quick analysis video. Just having a midnight snack, as they say, on my cereal. So yeah, so guys, 7-4 Team Shaq. I mean, he took on Ethan, and guys, what a cracking game to watch. I mean, it was 5-1 after like 27 minutes, and all the 5 goals, some of them were well-worked goals, but they were amazing. You could feel the passion, the buzz, everything. I mean, I can't talk about each goal individually because there's too many to go. But Buckers was on the score sheet with a hat-trick. Nemo scored 2 goals. Even Rizzy scored 2 goals. And some of them were well-taken goals. Some of them were defensive lapses, especially from Team Shaq, where, Team Ethan's defense lapsed. And Buckers and Burby and Nemo just got on the end of it. Some of it was just sheer hustling by Buckers to win the ball and, you know, push someone through. And some of it was just sheer brilliance by Buckers himself, you know, trying to do a pass. Shin come off his shin, fooled Billy, done Billy, and bang, bang there, hit the bar. Kaiser skipping, scored. But yeah, some amazing goals, guys, which I'm sure you've seen on the TV. But even from the word go, the first minute, Ishi was buzzing. I mean, that guy was ready to reach orgasm because of some of the noises he made, even if it was end to end. I mean, Saj could have put him ahead, but he never. And then Bucker just goes and pings it with a wicked finish. And oh, that was just so funny. I was feeling it right the way from here. And then like Nemo and Bucker's celebrations. Oh, yo, it's like a long lost friendship from day. Them two, seriously, they're getting on like a house on fire. But yeah, all good, guys. What can we say? Some funny moments in the game as well. We had some supporters as well. So Ishi was there going on like saying, yeah, guys, what you reckon of the score? And then one of the members, I think it was Shocker, thinking it was 5-2 to the Blues. And Ishi's like, where you been? Popped out for a hot dog, have you? That was quite funny. The other moment when Kaiser got caught on camera holding his chin after he got told to go up front. What a faggot. You know what I mean? The guy was cacking it. I mean, like, we all know Kaiser, you know, he does quit when his team's down. But normally you got Buckers. When he gets told to go up front, he is high-fiving the whole team, wherever his team is 5-0 down. And Kaiser pauses, looks back at Ethan saying, you sure, bruv? You want me to go up front? Oh, yeah. And that was caught on camera by Ishi. Lovely. Klosnich, Mr. Nonay. Every time the ball gets hit in his Nonay and he's playing with his one hand on his Nonay, doing megs. And he even hit the bar holding his Nonay. So that was another funny moment. But overall, guys, a brilliant victory for Team Shaq. I mean, they thoroughly deserved it. But, I mean, for Ethan's strike force, I mean, the only way, or his attackers and midfielders, the only way I can describe them is just like my flipping cereal, right? If you can see it. Snap, crackle, and flop. Complete shambles. His team was shambles from goalkeeper in Talat all the way to strikers. I mean, Ethan himself, alright, you got to give him 10 out of 10 for effort because he made the effort. He was trying out stuff and he was moving people about or whatever. But generally, his control, his passing, even his dribbling, because when he tried to dribble it out, it wasn't happening. I mean, he was rather lethargic at times. He didn't close men down in the midfield. He wasn't on them. So he wasn't ready to snap at them quickly, especially Nemo and pressure Nemo, because he was the main ball, he was the creator. So no one was on Nemo at times, and he had too much time and too much space. So in that sense, I mean, Ethan, you did let your team down. You know, I was expecting a little bit more from you. But, I mean, after 10-15 minutes, I'm sure Saj stopped playing. He didn't even, sure he went off the field. That's how bad he was, minus his 1 or 2 shots. He was poor up front, he was poor on the wing, he was poor in defence. Whatever he was poor. He should have been stuck in goals. Players like that, right, guys, you know, if they're not playing well, even if it's not their fault, they need to be in goals because really, they're not helping anyone. I mean, Sad just tried taking players on, and it just wasn't happening, right? So, I mean, I don't know why that was, because we're not used to seeing that, but for whatever reason, I mean, it's not good enough. You know, it's like playing with a player down. Also, at times you can see on the video, right, guys? Kaiser, you had Kaiser, Talat, Shahid, Ethan, and Saj all on the wing. I'm sure that's like 5 players. 5 players occupying the wings. That's especially on that narrow pitch. Is not wide enough, not even for maybe 1 or 2 wingers on a good day. But you got 5 players occupying them wide positions, and you've only got Rizzi up front in the 6, not even in the 6-yard box, and you've got Klosnich just behind the, just by the area. They got a massive centre square free. I mean, Burby, Nemo, and Buckers had even if they didn't finish, had a field day. Them 5 guys had an absolute field day at your expense, which is bang out of order. It was too easy for them. Also, there was times, right, Ethan, your team played on the perimeter of the pitch. So you'd have your defenders on your bottom side, then you'd have your midfielders on the middle of the perimeter, and then you lot were on the top. And it was just, I mean, like, you cannot set a team out like that. Yeah, I know you tried to tell them that, oh yeah, do this and do that, but they never done it. And look, it's cost you the match. But I hope you learned, which is good, like, it was your first time captain. But yeah, guys, you cannot set your team out like that. The other thing I was noticed, right, is, guys, at times Ethan did manage to break down on the wing, right, and he never, yeah, he managed to break out on the wing, and when he did break out on the wing, he crosses it in, and there's no one in there. There's no one in the wing. Sorry about that. Fucking German, a fucking twat. Right? Yeah, when he did run down, Ethan did manage to break out on the wing, he run down, crossed, he put in a good couple of crosses, right? Rizzi, Klosnich, Saj, nowhere to be seen. You know what I mean? Soon as Shahid crossed it in and Rizzi got on the end of it. But there wasn't enough crosses, and even when the crosses did come in, there was no one in the box. You know what I mean? Rizzi got on the end of 2 crosses. Yeah, Ethan put in a few good, amazing crosses. No one was there. Not even like, you know, not even like a Buckers person to just even put some pressure on the goals. It wasn't there. So again, guys, you've only got yourself to blame. Not good enough. What else, guys? Also, guys, call me hating or call me negative or call me too strict or whatever. But there was a lot of noise, especially after the match, of certain players playing well. Now, I don't know in your eyes, I don't know where you've been playing football or where you've grown up or how your way of other managers showing you appreciation or anything like that. But when a player plays well, that means he done something special or, you know, he done something worth mentioning, which he doesn't normally do. So again, people said Rizzi played amazing. He's back to his best. No chance. I mean, if I had a video editing software, I could make you a clip of Rizzi with showing at least 4 or 5 hoofs or blunders or even plonker moments, which he done. But I mean, I'm not saying he's playing rubbish, but he played okay. You know, there's a difference between playing well and playing okay. Zaraf, you defended. You played well in terms of how you've been playing in the past 4 or 5 weeks. But the way you played and how solid you were and your passing was good and you made a few important tackles, I expect a player of your caliber to play like that week in, week out. So, you know, it's come to a stage where now people are saying, oh, wow, you played amazing or you played wicked. But for me, I'm not being negative or hating on you, but I'm just saying you should, you know, we should all expect more from you because you're better than that. Same with Rizzi. Who else was it? Billy played all right. I can't remember the few other names, but yeah, them two and then a few others were to name. The other thing I wanted to say, yeah, people said, yeah, sorry, Iftar and Vidic played amazing. Okay, they made the tackles and whatever, but for the 2nd and 3rd pick players, or 3rd and 4th pick respective players, you'd expect them to make the tackles. But again, their passing at times were terrible. I mean, Vidic was passing it to Mr. Singh on the sideboards. Iftar was, you know, doing his like, oh yeah, back moves from back in the days, liquid days. I mean, like, guys, you got to learn how to pass the ball. Every time that Vidic and Iftar had the ball, they had ample time and space. There was no one closing them down. Even then, they would break the play down for the Oranges. That's how I seen it a lot of the times. I mean, they had the ball. They were shaky. They couldn't really, like, you know, manage anything like, you know, positive or threatening. It's only when Nemo and Burby and Buckers got on the ball you thought, wow, you know, that's when something's going to happen. So that was good. I'm going to say, guys, man of the match, it has to be Buckers for me because, I mean, Nemo played well. Burby played well. It's very close between them three. I mean, Nemo was pulling the strings, but it was Buckers who really made the difference for me, especially being a last but one player. He scored a hat-trick, he hustled the defence, and he was everywhere. And, I have to give my man of the match award to Buckers, just solely on being a hat-trick and his assists as well. But yeah, I mean, Nemo played very well, worth mentioning. He was pulling the strings. Burby as well, first time passing from someone like Burby's calibre was just out of this world. It was a joy to watch. Even Bo was like, yep, definitely. What else, guys? Also, guys, big up to all the fans which turned up. I mean, we've got a few Riverside junkies who turn up on the side, Doc's nephews, big up the Mudney crew as well for turning up, and our mascot Ash and Sharkit, who's interested in playing. So definitely, Shark, next time if you think you can handle it, then please, I'll let you know. What else? Also, guys, I'd like to mention out a few of our viewers from outside of the football world. First of all, Baby Hooin from East London, Leighton Stone, yeah, big up, enough respect for him for watching all our videos and subscribing, and all his boys. And also Slim Raptivist as well, another rapper from Riverside on the scene as well, who supports Sunday Footy. So a Mudney crew as well, guys, who keeps in it, who keeps watching our videos. So everyone who watches the videos, guys, much appreciated. Keep it up. Forward our videos, like them, subscribe them, promote them, do what you can. The more the merrier. What else, guys? 18, right, guys? In future now, the 18, right? Because the way some of you played, right? Seriously, right, guys? You need to be rested. It's not because I'm having a go at you or whatever. If you play like that, you shouldn't really be playing. Some of you guys, seriously, I mean, you weren't even trying that day. I mean, maybe you were tired, you were injured, you couldn't be bothered, you had a bad day. But you shouldn't be on the pitch. You need to refocus your mind, come back stronger. So in future, I'm going to pick the strongest 18. So not this week now, because we're a bit short, but the following week, everyone's fully fit. I'm going to pick the strongest 18. So, guys, it's for your own self. I'm not saying to you yet, be a hero. But as long as you're, making positive inroads, then that's fair enough. Also, guys, big thumbs up for everyone, especially Ethan, Nemo, and Shahid Bhai, and even Doc for abiding by the studs rule. Can't fault you. And Bo reffing top notch as well. We caught the moment where you covered your face like that after Kaiser's blunder, but it was all right. And Ishi, again, amazing commentary. You brought the fans in, you were doing everything, and top notch. I can see you having a career in commentary because that's something you're good at, really, Ish. So anything for that. And guys, I think that's about it for this week. Let's see what happens this Sunday. And big up Sunday Footy. Buddy ba ba.